I don't think many people realize what's happening right now with Achane. I don't think a lot of people are realizing this, okay? We have a running back, ladies and gentlemen. The Miami Dolphins have a running back that is literally carrying the team. Like literally. Now we know De'Von Achane. Achane is not a bruiser, a big body, running back. But from an offensive standpoint, we have to come to the realization we have a running back who is literally carrying the team on his own. I'm not talking about the only reason we win, because obviously the defense is playing well right now. But when you look at Saquon at his best, when you look at Derrick Henry at his best, when you look at Gibbs, Jones, and all these guys out here at their best, are you going to sit here and tell me Achane isn't performing on that level? Can you really? I know that we don't revere Achane in the echelon of a Saquon Barkley and a Derrick Henry, but is he not playing just as well as they've played in MVP caliber seasons, offensive player of the year caliber seasons? Achane is absolutely lighting it up for the Miami Dolphins, and I'm here for it. I'm going to be honest with you. He's the biggest winner because this man is putting in the work and owning his right to be a Miami Dolphin long term. Now, whether or not he's going to be one, I don't know. But I want y'all to think about something here. The last 3 games that the Miami Dolphins won in a row, Achane had over 100 rushing yards each of those. Each of those. Literally. Saints, Commanders, and Bills. In the Bills games, 22 carries for 174 and 2 touchdowns. In the Commanders game, 21 carries, 120 yards, 5.7 yards per rush. And yesterday in the Saints game, 22 carries, 134 yards, 1 touchdown, 6.1 yards per carry. Achane is carrying his team, and that's why we've been winning football games, because everybody knows outside of what Achane is putting on the field, there ain't much you can look at on the offense to say we got this going for us too. We got that going for us too. What else do we have going for ourselves on offense? Like literally, what else do we have going for ourselves on offense other than Achane? Absolutely nothing right now. We are 12 games in and we have 5 games remaining. And I believe Achane, if he continues on this pace, can you believe he's actually going to be a 15 to 1,600 yard back? A lot of y'all may not realize that, but he is well on his way to being a 1,700 yard back. $15, $16, $17, yes. And 10 touchdowns. That's huge. That's top running back level. So he's my biggest winner from yesterday. Now, if we're going to dive into that a little bit more, that's a problem for the Miami Dolphins. That's a huge issue for the Miami Dolphins. Why? Because he's in a contract year coming off of his 3rd year. He is in a contract year coming off of his 3rd year. He's also a threat in the receiving game as well, if you want to utilize him in that way. He's going to get a big payday, ladies and gentlemen. Achane is going to get a massive payday from a running back scale standpoint. Coming off of his rookie deal where he's only making, $5.5 million over the 4-year term, he's going to be due a pretty nice payday. Now, what that's going to look like, that's the mystery of it all. I'll just say that. That's the mystery. That's what a lot of people are wondering right now. Oh man, he's looking like one of the premier backs in the league. How much is he going to cost? Because he is going to cost, ladies and gentlemen. He is going to cost. And when you look at, the guys like Saquon Barkley, which I'm looking up right now, his salary. Remember, guys set markets in today's NFL. So when you look at Saquon Barkley's money today, it might be more if Saquon got the deal today. So that's one of the scary things about his contract. Now, I know some people say, well, who cares? Pay him. I got to be honest with you. There's a win-win and a lose-lose paying De'Von Achane. The lose-lose is the potential that you're not going to have him long-term because are you about to run him into the ground? Are you about to pay him just to run him into the ground while we're not Super Bowl worthy? That's the key. Saquon got a $20.6 million contract per year. Literally, 2-year, $41 million deal, $20,600,000 per year. That was Saquon's 2-year deal. Achane is going to be asking for 3 or 4. His age, he's going to be asking for a 3 or 4 year deal. And if Saquon could get $20 million a year, I'm telling you, in this new market, if Achane became a free agent, Achane could ask easily for 16, 17 million a year. Because Saquon Barkley's new market, if he got a deal today, it'll probably be like 23 million if he was still playing at MVP level. De'Von Achane, his agent is probably going to be in the $17 million range. $17 million range. Yeah, my guy not in the postseason. My guy isn't an MVP candidate, but he also ain't got nothing around him. He carrying this team. Go look at it. Think about what the agent is saying in the front office. Go look at the games last year. This summer, the agent's gonna sit down with the new GM. Go look at the games last year. When my client is out there doing his thing, y'all win. When y'all don't give him the ball, y'all lose. When you give him the ball, you win. When you don't give him the ball, you lose. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. There's some evidence to back that up. There's actual evidence to back that up within the numbers if you look at it. When you give him the ball and let him lead the team, you do win. Here's an example. Here's an example right here, okay? You only gave Achane the ball over 20 times 4 games this year. In only 4 games did you give Achane the ball 20 plus times? Only 4 games. What's the Dolphins record right now? What's the Miami Dolphins record right now, ladies and gentlemen? The Dolphins are 5-7. 4 of those 5 games is when you gave Achane the ball. 4 of those 5 games is when you gave Achane the ball. 4 of those 5. There you have it. When he runs the ball, and look at what he did in those games. 99 yards, 174 yards, 120 yards, and yesterday 134 yards. And all the other games, you gave him less than 20 carries. And he never got over 100 yards. Most of the time, he got up to like 67 yards. And that also tells you that you need to keep the ball out of the quarterback's hand and put it in Achane's hand more. It's that simple. There's evidence, and this is what the agent's going to bring to the general manager. He's too valuable for y'all to lose and too valuable for you to cheat him, especially after y'all just got through paying all those bad contracts. At least this contract right here would be a proven person, and the agent would be right. Achane proved it this year. All those other contracts Miami gave are guys coming off injuries, guys that never didn't prove stuff. It's just bad contract. Or they used to be all pros. Used to be. Achane, man, although this is amazing for us, he gonna cost us some money, y'all. If you keep him, I ain't mad at it, but keep him healthy. If you move on from him, at least you can get a high draft pick and let him go be great in his prime somewhere that's really going to be competing for a Super Bowl. The real question is, will the general manager coming in say to themselves, I could see him being a 5 or 6 more year dominant back? That's the real science to it. Do you believe he has another 5-6 years of great play? Not 2, and then hit and miss and injuries. You got to factor all of that in. Because he does have a little injury history too. No, we can't ignore that. You got to factor all that in. So, tough decision by the new general manager. Whoever that's going to be. We want you to also know that this stream was powered by Sleeper. They are giving you the opportunity to take advantage of a $100 deposit match up to $100 using my code TD PHINS, TDPHINS. All right. Take advantage of the action because you get that $100 if you deposit $100. Now, for those who are like, I don't know if I want to deposit money, well, guess what? They're offering you a free $20 entry with no deposit needed. That way you can try it out to see for yourself if you like it or not. All right. So go check out Sleeper, proud sponsor of TD Fans Talk for the 2025 football season.